You ever heard a song that you think is really shit? The song that makes you wonder how did that become a hit? Sometimes you need to hear a discussion about that in regular podcast format. Well, there's a lot of bad songs that we're gonna attack. 1,001 steaming piles of crap. I'm telling you the truth, you know that we don't lie. Here's 1,001 songs that make you wanna die. Oh.
And now, here's your hosts, Zav, Bevo, Dan, and Gypsy.
This is 1,001 Songs That Make You Want to Die, the podcast where we discuss songs so bad you feel the urge to shoot up a cocktail of morphine and fentanyl that makes you feel so relaxed your heart forgets to keep beating.
Pretty much. Yep.
I was worried you were going to say shoot up a school. I really thought that's where you were going.
Fuck! I didn't think of that. God damn it! I'm not a comedian.
I was like, Jesus Christ. I've never heard a song that bad.
Oh, I don't know. There's
You haven't
something out
listened
there.
to the podcast.
We are
long
doing.
enough,
That's right. We are doing "Wait and Bleed" by Slipknot.
Two favourite things to do.
Waiting and bleeding. It's the emergency room. Yeah. Bevo's here.
Hello.
Hey, Bevo. Mad Dog.
G'day. Thanks for having me back. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, like talking to the weatherman on Channel 7. And we are joined by stand-up comedian Ben Kochan. How you going, mate?
Hello, very well. Excited to shoot up a school with you guys.
Yeah, let's do it. Pow,
Always
pow.
Always good.
Yeah, someone's got to do it.
Exactly.
Shoot up in a school.
Yep.
I think you mean.
Both.
Shoot
Well,
up
you
in a
can't
school.
with Zoom classes these days, it's harder.
Well, your school is your home, and if you shoot up at home, then you're shooting up at school.
That's true.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
All right. Let's get into the lyrics here. Slipknot aren't fucking about. They get straight in with a chorus. Here we go. I've felt the hate rise up in me. Kneel down and clear the stone of leaves. I wander out where you can't see. Inside my shell, I wait and bleed. I felt the hate rise up in me. Kneel down and clear the stone of leaves. I wander out where you can't see. Inside my shell, I wait and bleed.
Really says to me that, like, you know, if anyone else was singing this, they'd be like, what the fuck is this shit? But because it's like, it sounds like Yosemite Sam just yelling. It's
No, well, he sings this bit really nicely. I imagine it's a really intense hermit crab. It's like who's inside his shell. Oh, horseshoe crab.
Yeah, exactly.
I just wait in my shell to bleed.
I like that they start with a chorus. I think that's nice.
Well, you
There's a
know,
lot of them
don't
in
bore
here.
us. Don't bore us. Get to the chorus. That's what they say.
What's a stone of leaves?
Yeah, I was thinking that.
No, I didn't know if that was a typo.
No, I get it. It's like clear the stone of the leaves on the stone. It's
Yeah.
not like a stone full of leaves.
Wait,
Exactly.
what?
Yeah.
Explain.
But
So if you see a stone on the ground that's covered in leaves, you would clear the stone of the leaves.
Yes,
Exactly.
it's a fancy way to end the line with leaves, so that it rhymes
In the
with
stone
the
of
next
leaves.
one, bleeds.
that's right. And so he's writing about how full of hate and rage he is, but he needs to take the time to clean and tidy up the stone. Like he can't cope with leaves being on it.
Yeah.
How
Is that-
rage-filled could you be?
Yeah.
To be like, there's too many leaves on this stone.
Is
Do you reckon
that
Corey Taylor sits down and goes, what should I write about today? How about how much rage I'm filled with?
he looks across the
This
garden
time?
and sees a stone with leaves all over it. He's like, "Fucking hell! Give me my notepad."
Yeah, these fucking
Are these guys
gardeners.
just angry all the time? Like, do they ever
Yeah.
have like a nice day and like the weather's nice? And
I
they're like,
imagine it's.
I might go for a swim.
No,
Like,
they're
would that
probably
be
angry at the water, angry at the sand.
and they'd probably get upset if they were happy for a second. They'd
Oh,
be like,
yeah.
this is bad for my business.
Yeah, that's right. Got an image to uphold.
Yeah, I've got
Full
to
of
write
rage.
some shit about being in a shell and bleeding. I can't be having an ice cream sandwich.
Goes to the beach, just like his family's having a nice time. He's like, just don't bother me. I'll be in my shell.
Yeah.
He goes and he takes some sort of shell to the beach where he sits inside it and bleeds.
And finds a bigger and better one and scurries. Sorry.
Yeah, the difference between Slipknot and Rage is that, like, you could be in Slipknot on stage pretending to be angry, but behind the mask you could be just, like, having a huge grin.
I've always
Whereas-
thought of that.
That would be
Like,
the
if you-
ultimate prank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you were the guy that was did samples for Slipknot, I'd have like my phone somehow just sort of set up, so I'd just be watching like YouTube clips and stuff in my mask.
I'd be laughing.
Yeah,
Yeah, they got those Google glasses.
yeah. Google.
They're watching
Glasses.
Family Guy talking about blood and,
Yeah.
guts. And
And every now and again, he just hits a button. It's just, that's my bit.
Yeah, there's way too many.
This
band
pit's where the
members.
glass smashes.
yeah.
Yeah. I've always said Slipknot could easily be pulled off as a 3-piece.
Yeah.
Like,
They could just have guys on, like, dummies on stage in costume and you wouldn't know.
Those
yeah,
costumes are
Filler.
really scary.
Yeah, they're a bit full.
This whole genre
animatronics.
scares me. That's my 2 cents.
I reckon you could have the guys on stage as dummies and just all attached by string, so you pull one and all their arms go at the same time.
Weekend at Slipknot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, the first verse.
Oh, you forgot the post-chorus.
Oh, sorry, the post-chorus says, goodbye.
Yeah, but they don't say it like that. If they said it like that, I'd listen to it. If they, that would be really funny if all the lyrics are really scary and they're like, goodbye.
Bye
I
bye.
wipe it off the top. Bye.
Zlil.
You'd do it live just to fuck with people, wouldn't you?
Yeah. People would be so upset.
Like that bit in
He's
Sound
not
of Music.
allowed to not be angry.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Farewell.
That wasn't
Avita, say
rage-filled at all.
goodbye.
Okay, first verse. I wipe it off on tile. The light is brighter this time. Everything in 3D blasphemy. My eyes are red and gold. The hair is standing straight up. This is not the way I pictured me. I can't control my shakes. How the hell did I get here? Something about this so very wrong. I have to laugh out loud. I wish I didn't like this. Is it a dream or a memory?
Sounds like he's put on his Slipknot costume in the dark and then turned on the light and went, fuck. What have I done? How did this
He's
happen?
having a really bad time, if I can say that.
I'm going to say this is gibberish. Like
Just
this.
because
This means
every-
nothing.
Well, every sentence is just its own statement. They don't actually correlate to the next thing. It's just like
And they don't rhyme, which I think
No.
is really rude.
So
To make a song
everything
not
is 3D
rhyme.
blasphemy. It's like, oh, okay.
What
well,
is
where's he gonna go
3D
with that?
blasphemy?
My eyes are red and gold.
That's when, you know that period in cinema where they brought back 3D and everyone
Yeah.
went to see it and it was so fucking shitty.
It's heap shit.
Like, do you have to
That
put
was
those
3D
glasses
blasphemy. I
on
remember,
to experience
Sam-
the blasphemy?
Yeah. The blasphemy.
Chuck them out in the
Not that
bin at the
regular
end.
2D
a
blasphemy.
mate of mine, Sam Coles, I remember we were working together, and this is when, do you remember there was a short time there where 3D televisions were a thing?
Oh,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
It was like, you know, and Channel 9 or something every now and again would be like, this show's in 3D.
The news is in 3D.
Yeah. Watch this car crash.
Tracy Grimshaw's in your living room.
Yeah. Well, I remember saying to Sam, it's like, that is the fucking dumbest thing you could go and
so
buy.
shit,
There's
man.
no way that's going to last. He's
Mm.
like, nah, bro, it's the future. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
it's the past. It's the fucking past.
Yeah.
My thing with that was always
We've
like,
been here.
I see in 3D already, so for me to have 3D glasses on means I'm seeing in about 6Ds.
Yeah,
too many.
It's too much.
too many
It's
Ds.
overwhelming.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's not because it looks terrible.
Yeah.
Did you ever go to like?
more
Did you
Ds
ever go to
would
like
make it this
Movie
bad?
World and they had the 4D show or the 6D show? There's always a couple
Where
of
they
extra
just
Ds.
spray you with a tiny bit of
Yeah.
water.
That was always
And
the
then a bit of wind blows.
I
The
forgot
guy who
about
works there just blows on your neck.
I forgot if that wind stink.
Yeah. Smells like halitosis, that wind.
That's how COVID started. Yeah.
SpongeBob 6D show at Movie World.
I do like that he gets confused at one point during this verse where he's like, "How the hell did I get here?" It's like he woke up with a mask on. It's like, "Oh fuck, where am I?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
I
I
can't
like-
control my shakes.
Like, yeah, bit of Michael J. Fox, Muhammad Ali kind of vibe there.
Yeah,
Can't control the
It is a bit,
shakes.
isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't control my shake.
And can I go
Yeah.
back
I've also got his eyes are red.
Oh, sorry, Bevo. Can I go back to, because I'm really kind of captured by his obsession with cleanliness. So he wants to clear stones of leaves, and then he opens up this with he wipes it off the tile. So he's walking around
there's more
clearing
leaves, don't
rocks, tiles, stones. Like, what the hell, man?
He's basically a handyman. He's got his leaf blower out. It's just full of rage.
In his
leaf
costume.
blowing.
All this mess makes me fucking angry.
I know it's not meant to be funny, but do you find the idea of someone being so angry that they're physically shaking to be a hilarious thing rather than a scary thing?
It's like a formula. The more angry someone gets, the funnier they are.
It's like an old school way to get angry. Like in a comic book, you'd see the lines shaking off them. Like in Kathy, she's like, Kathy! Where are my doilies?
It always annoyed me with Kathy that like half the panel was text and the rest was a picture of Kathy, and it's like that's too much to read. Like Garfield says it in one.
Garfield gets it.
It's
100%.
Are you a fucking comic or a novel? Make your goddamn mind up, Kathy.
Why you're not around
I'm not
anymore,
reading
Kathy.
comics because I want to read a lot.
No.
That's why Bill Murray never voiced you in a movie.
Yeah. All right, they smash into the chorus out. We get that. Verse 2.
We love the chorus.
They got a lot of them. Verse 2. Get out of my head, because I don't need this. Why didn't I see this? But I'm a victim, Manchurian candidate. I have sinned by just making my mind up and taking your breath away. Well,
It's violent.
okay, so hold on. He's get out of my head. So now we're in like a sort of a split personality or exorcist sort of situation here. So the rage has completely embodied him. Why didn't he see this? And now apparently he's the victim. A Manchurian candidate? I don't think a lot of training got put into like his rage. A Manchurian candidate was basically the idea is you've got someone that's been trained and hypnotized, and then once given a code word, gets set off on a mission.
Oh, I'm glad you explained it because I didn't know.
So yeah, like there's been a bunch of movies. I think
Yeah,
there is a
I've
movie
seen that
called The
type of
Manchurian
movie.
Candidate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best
So-
known by
but-
the movie titled The
get
Manchurian Candidate.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I saw it in that movie we were talking about earlier, Beach Dump.
Oh,
Beach Dump.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was huge in Beach Dump.
That was the twist at the end.
Yeah,
It was Dumpy all along.
yeah.
I don't know if you guys are Marvel guys, but also ripped off in the Winter Soldier.
Ooh.
Who did?
That's it's all that. It's like the code word super soldier stuff.
Right.
Who? The Hulk?
Yeah, the Hulk.
Right.
Tony
Or just-
Stark, the Hulk.
Yeah, that's all I know of Marvel. I remember the disappointment on one of my mates' faces when he's like, sent me a message like, "Do you want to go see Endgame?" And I'm like,
Ender's Game,
sure.
yeah.
I'm like, sure. He's like, yeah, sick. And I'm like, well, hold on, hang on. Before you buy tickets, should I have seen any other Marvel movie before that? He's like, oh, fuck. Yeah, probably like 15.
Probably
Yeah.
all of them. 15 years
Like,
worth of
oh,
movie.
don't get me a ticket.
Should have known from the title "End Game." That should have
Yeah, you know.
given it away. They'd done a few before that.
Well, it did strike me to go, hold on, I will check.
Yeah.
Just make sure. I don't have to have seen anything else, right? Like, no, I think you.
I reckon you'd pick it up pretty quick, but yeah, like it does help to know.
Yeah, I've only got so much time, you know, and most of it's spent doing this podcast. Yeah. Okay, another chorus. Oh, we've got goodbye. You've got to
My
chuck another
favourite
one of
part.
them in there. That's there.
That chorus is actually repeated twice.
Yeah, of course.
Dubby Energy has declared war on Big Energy, who probably support ISIS. If you want an energy drink with no maltodextrin, no artificial colours, and no kickbacks that fund insurrections in the Middle East, then look no further. So head on over to dubby.gg and use the promo code 1001songs, that's the number 1001, for 10% off price of purchase. And remember, kids, if it's not Dubby, it's ISIS.
طويلة من الجهاد والصبر.
The bridge. You haven't learned a thing. I haven't changed a thing. The flesh was in my bones. The pain was always free. You haven't learned a thing. I haven't changed a thing. The flesh was in my bones. The pain was always free.
Usually flesh goes outside the bones.
That's
Yeah.
the problem. That's why he's so upset.
And that's why he's
He's got a
experiencing
medical disorder
pain.
where his
Horrible
flesh is in his
medical
bones.
disorder.
Yeah.
Horrible medical disorder. If your
Yeah,
skin was
he's
inside
like a
your bones.
skeleton.
You would be a
but-
skeleton.
But I reckon he'd be a big skeleton because the bones are filled with flesh.
Yeah, a
Chubby
fat
skeleton.
skeleton.
A
Chubby
fat skeleton. Yeah. Yeah. My other movie I'm working on. Fat Skeleton.
Fat skeleton.
And now, from the director that brought you Beach Jump, Beach Dump,
John Candy is Fat
Fat
Skeleton.
Skeleton this summer. Okay, so his pain's free, so that's good. Like, you want to be free of pain, don't you?
Mm. Yeah.
Or is he doesn't have to pay for his pain?
Well,
You don't want to pay for your pain unless you're getting a
Some people
tattoo
do.
or something.
Some people do. Some people pay for pain.
Some people get off on it.
I love it.
A big high heel in the nutsack.
Yeah,
What they
and it-
don't know is that you can inflict pain for free by
it
stepping
makes
on a
their,
Lego.
Maybe that's the flesh of his bone.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Talking about his rock hard erection, raging erection. Maybe this entire song is about his erection.
Maybe they all are.
Maybe the whole thing is Slipknot is just a fucking big joke on everyone. The song's actually about my dick. Goodbye. The outro goes, and it waits for you.
Mm.
That's
Just-
scary. That's a threat.
It is
He's threatening us. And I'm going to go to the police.
just okay.
That's
well,
why I don't like heavy metals.
it's just
It's rude.
Yeah.
It's violent. It's upsetting.
It's urgent.
threatening.
threatening.
Too much blood
confusing.
and rage.
too
Yeah.
clean.
Should I be erect? Should I
Yeah.
not be? Yeah.
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 Dirty
Too wrapped up in
stones
the
and
cleanliness
tiles.
of his yard. I don't stand for leaves on stones.
He's got his leaf blower, put it through a distortion pedal, and that's the music for this.
Yeah. yeah, that's right.
This podcast is sponsored by Ghetto Bird Studio. Do you write music? Do you want people to hear it? Do you want your music to sound less shit than it does right now? If you answered yes to these questions, then you should record your music at Ghetto Bird Studio. We record all types of music: rap, rock, hip-hop, jazz, jazz fusion, metal, electro, even country. We can't promise that your music won't be shit, but we can promise to make it sound less shit. Here's a before and after.
Grab my body and spank my ass.
Rub my body and spank my ass.
Contact us now at ghettobirdstudio.com.au.
Tell these haters. Non-stop music.
It was released on the 29th of June 1999. It's written by Corey Taylor and Joey Jordison. That's it.
He died, didn't he? That's what I looked at.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, no.
So Corey's getting all of that sweet weight.
They said he died in his sleep. Do you reckon that's true?
Yeah, if his sleep meant like with fucking buried in hookers.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
he's 46. Usually 46-year-olds don't die in their sleep.
Usually they don't. No.
Yeah.
But not all of them drummed in Slipknot.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely some Slipknotage went on there. I think
Something fishy's going on there. And I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
it's like a Scooby-Doo.
By the end of this podcast.
Yeah.
So apparently all of the music is solely written by Joey Jordison.
Really?
Yeah, he presented it to the band fully complete at a rehearsal. And then apparently Corey went off and quickly wrote some lyrics the same day. So not a lot of time and effort put into the lyrics from old Corey T. The song, this is a quote from Corey Taylor. The song's about that switch in your head that can go at any moment. You go from being a civilized human being to someone who can commit terrible acts. I've always been fascinated by the fact we represent ourselves as civilized when at any moment we can become animals.
Not me.
All right.
Actually, I'm actually a pretty good guy all the time. So,
Yeah.
cannot relate, Corey.
Well, you don't often get so angry that you just start shaking.
It must be one of those things where it's like, don't you guys get so angry that you physically shake?
Yeah.
No. Oh.
I get so angry that steam comes out of my ears like a cartoon character.
Fucking, how's this, Mad Dog?
Yo.
The percussionist, the one with the Pinocchio mask, and he used to wank off his nose.
Did he?
You know that
That's
guy?
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was the bass player in Willhaven.
Get out.
Yeah.
Really? That's mad. Okay.
That one's just for Mad Dog.
Yeah. Okay.
Get the mask.
Yeah. On the 14th of March 2019, Chris Fane, who was the bass player in Willhaven and also the percussionist in Slipknot, filed a lawsuit against the band, citing payment being held back. Fane specifically accused Corey Taylor and Sean Clown Cran for what he felt was questionable business dealings. So they were fucking stiffing him on payments. How's that? But you're just a percussionist.
He was
mate.
the percussionist.
Fuck off.
So,
Yeah. He was. Yeah. He got kicked out of the band after that. Apparently, they frown upon lawsuits.
Yeah.
If you sue your bandmates, they don't want to be around you anymore.
Mm.
Yeah. As of 2021, Sean Clown Cran is the last remaining original member of Slipknot.
Whoa, what's his name? Sean
Cran. Crahan. He
Sean
is the
Mullins.
clown. Sean Mullins.
I want to
Rockabye.
see what this fella looks like.
He is the clown. He is one of the other percussionists.
He's
of Slipknot.
52.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's scary.
Yeah. He's also produced
He's
some pretty
really scary.
mad albums. Like he's produced an album for like 40 Below Summer and someone else. So he's the only original member there now. March 11th, 2015, guitarist Mick Thompson was injured during a knife fight with his brother, Andrew, outside of his house.
That'll do it.
It was reported by the Des Moines Register that both men were drunk at the time and that the Slipknot guitarist suffered serious but not life-threatening injuries after being stabbed in the back of the head.
Oh no!
How do you not? How is that not serious?
Yeah.
It's funny that I thought in my head that these Slipknot guys would just lead really normal lives outside of the funny clown costumes.
Non-knife fighting lives.
Yeah.
Not worthy of a back
there are
head
some
stab
apparently.
anyway. Yeah.
No. Apparently the fucking sampler guy, he's he got into a bit of trouble at one point because he doesn't say anything ever, and Ross Robinson, who produced this, said he would try and talk to him and the guy would just stare back at him blankly without blinking.
Jesus.
Like, fuck that.
It's just like, when you go to like a costume party and some people just feel like they have to get into character as the thing they're dressed as. You don't have to do that.
No,
don't
just
do that.
like
He's like a scary Penn and Teller.
Yeah. So the guy just stared at him the whole time, and apparently in an interview later on, they went, "Well, what would you be doing if you weren't in Slipknot?" He's like, "Oh, probably construction or something." He's like, "Oh, nah, I'll probably be killing people."
Oh no!
Okay,
yeah. So
I'll say that.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Stay
You can choose
Slipknot, then.
Yeah.
any profession. Yeah, anything.
Yeah.
That's one way to not get kicked out of the band.
Yeah.
It's like, if you let me go,
Yeah.
I'm going to start murdering people.
I'll murder your family.
Yeah.
So Corey Taylor is also in Stone Sour,
Mm.
another band. Never heard him. Don't know anything about him. I know that they're popular, but he apparently started Stone Sour in 1992, 5 years before joining Slipknot.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he's probably in Slipknot. Like, I'm just here till this Stone Sour thing takes off.
Yeah. We'll do that. And how's this? Jim Root, the guitarist in Slipknot, was also in Stone Sour, but Corey Taylor kicked him out of the band, out of Stone Sour, but they're still in Slipknot together.
Oh, what?
He said that the split initially put a strain on his and Root's relationship.
Sure it would.
No shit. Imagine that. You're out of the band. Wait, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, but I'll see you at band practice on stage.
You're out of this band, but we'll catch up at
You're out of the band.
practice.
You're a terrible musician, but let's get working on that other song.
Yeah. Apparently, outside of Slipknot, DJ Sid Wilson, and the DJ is not the sampler player. They're two separate people in Slipknot. The DJ Sid Wilson has made a following in Japan as a jungle musician under the pseudonym DJ Starscream.
Transformers.
Yeah, apparently
You
he's
got
a
to
big,
do what you got to
big
do.
DJ.
Breaking that Japanese
Yeah.
market. That's good.
Yep. Yeah. Assemble. Is that what they say?
Yeah, that's it. Assemble and roll on out.
Yeah. So, like I said before, it was produced by Ross Robinson and Slipknot. Ross Robinson, we've spoken about him before. He is the man behind Korn, Deftones, Limp Bizkit, Sepultura, At the Drive-In, Glassjaw, all of that stuff.
Funny, when you start a list with corn, it sounds like you're about to say corn, diced tomatoes, pineapple.
Is this
Nice
a soup
recipe.
recipe you're giving?
Yeah.
Bone
Ross
broth.
Robinson, he made a stew once. Yeah. Yeah, he did Follow the Leader by Korn and Around the Fur by Deftones. And, yeah, all that stuff. There's two versions of this song. There is the original, which is on the album.
Mhm.
That's mixed by Ross Robinson. They got Terry Date in to mix the single, which is on the video. And the vocals are a lot cleaner. Like, he's not yelling and growling as much.
It did
So-
it sounded to me like there's a bit where the drums kick in and it almost sounds like he forgot to come in half a beat and he's just
Yes.
like racing to keep up.
So I imagine that they had like a few takes of him doing the vocals, like
Yeah.
where he's gone, all right, do this one, like just peel it back a little,
Yeah.
do this one, go all out, do that. And they've gone, okay, we'll give them the peeled back version of it. And that's what they used as a video because they thought, people would be able to understand the lyrics more and everything that way. Now, I remember, like, I remember seeing the video first when I first heard this song and going, that's shit. It's so fucking weak. It's like, it's not even heavy. It's just fucking real pussy shit. And then only when I read that thing that I looked up, did I go to the album and went, oh, yeah, that's what it's meant to sound like.
Yeah.
When you say video,
better.
are you talking about the live video?
Yes.
Yeah, cool, because there's two.
Yeah. There are two, yes. Okay. The video, Bevo, tell me about the video.
All right, hit it.
Who?
Me.
Who the fuck are you talking to?
Here we go. Carrot on the mic.
Here's the video facts from A to Z, and they're coming at you straight from Ryan B. It's a terrible song, and I know you agree.
It's the music video summary
with Bevo.
Oh, Jesus.
That's a good hit.
Carrot mic. All right.
Yeah.
What does that do?
Segues us to the next.
Oh, wow.
Well, there is we would have just heard a really cool sting, but
right.
I can't be fucked doing it live, so
yeah,
yeah, you'll enjoy that in about a month when this comes out.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be waiting by the iTunes.
Yeah,
refreshing every day.
No, it's live whenever you put your headphones on.
Sorry, it is. We're always live, coming at you live.
All right, here's the summary for the Slipknot Wait and Bleed video. One of them, because I've only just realised there are two. Weird band of clowns aggressively agree with one another for 2 minutes and 47 seconds.
That's a good sum up.
That's pretty much it.
Aggressively agree.
Yeah, good game. How about another? Yeah, like I said before, the video, the mix of for the video here suck. It's all drums and vocals. There's hardly fucking anything else in it. And I think at this time, which is funny because I had no idea that Old Mate was in Willhaven, but I was listening to like El Diablo and WHVN by Willhaven at that time and going like, that is fucking heavy. Like real heavy, and then everyone was like, Slipknot, fucking Slipknot, yeah. And I'm like, that's not heavy at all.
Yeah.
Like, and then it's like, but now yesterday I've discovered the album, this version is much heavier. So, yeah. I take it back to everyone in high school I punched.
Yeah.
No, I'm scared by all this music.
This is why you picked the song?
Yeah, the whole genre scares me. I like 90s TLC, like all those songs you sent that are supposed to be terrible. Those are all my favorite songs.
I sent Ben through the listener requests. Like this.
And I'm like, what's wrong with your listeners?
This is what people. He's like, all of these are my favorite songs.
These are like the best songs ever. Don't go chasing waterfalls. All that.
This is very much Chibs's like MO. This type of music.
Yeah,
I'm kind of right in the middle, but
right.
Yeah,
I like everything. But I do like this. I've got one YouTube comment for it.
Yep.
Says nobody will ever be able to replace Joey.
Yeah,
yeah, they will. Fucking heaps of people.
They do.
They've had about 4 drummers. Fuckwit.
I like this comment here. This song makes me want to agree to the terms and services without reading them.
Like a real renegade. Do you have a Slipknot set list, Bevo?
Yeah, this is interesting. Hey, it's from 3 days ago. 3 days ago.
2
October
days?
Wow.
What?
Oh, fresh.
October 3rd, 2021.
Wow.
Yeah, there was one from yesterday, but it wasn't enough songs in it, so I picked another one. It's from the Knot Fest tour in Darien Lake Performing Arts Center, Darien Center, New York. There are 16 songs, 3 of which are an encore. We need to decide where we would play Wait and Bleed in our set list.
Fuck. This is hard. It's hard. They've got a lot of songs. How many songs do they play?
16.
That's not that many, I guess. Wait and Bleed is
I reckon
like...
open and close with it.
Does that open and close?
Yes, the double.
That's a classic.
Where are you going to play People Equals Shit? That's my favourite Slipknot song title.
That would be up at the top somewhere for sure, like first or second. Where is that?
Towards the end.
Oh, fuck. Wait and Bleed is 13th.
Okay, Mad Dog.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 10th. I think it goes 10th.
And Ben saying first and last. It was 9th, so close. Close to 10th.
Mad Dog was close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
Right in the middle.
Yep.
What did they finish with?
Surfacing.
Okay. Did they play Eyeless?
No.
Ah, fuck. That would have been shit. Okay. Legacy here. It was nominated for a Grammy for the best metal performance in 2001. It lost to the Deftones song "Elite."
Tones and I.
Yeah. Dance Monkey.
Yeah, lost the Dance Monkey. Unlucky.
Yeah. It's almost the same style of vocals.
Yeah.
The song enjoyed a degree of commercial success, reaching number 34 on the hot mainstream rock charts, number 27 in the UK singles charts. It was also ranked number 36 on VH1's 40 Greatest Metal Songs list.
Okay.
Made the top 40.
Yeah, I
Can see
disagree.
that.
Not
Okay.
bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. Some net worths here. Now, it's a lot of band members, so I'm not going to make you guess all of them.
1 through
Let me
9.
just run through. Let me run through here. Sid Wilson, the turntablist. It's worth $10 million.
Get
US.
out.
No way. What does he do?
Plays turntables in Slipknot.
Is that
He's also
what is-
DJ Starscream in Japan.
in Japan? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He's the gas mask dude.
10 million.
Okay. Yeah. Joey
Wouldn't mind
Jordison, at the time of his death, was worth $5 million.
And that
But he was
signature
kicked out of the
snare.
band. He was kicked out of the band after 2 albums, and they've had about 6 or albums or so.
Okay.
So, he wasn't in the band for that long. Paul Gray, who was the bass player, also dead.
When did he die?
He died. Let me just scroll to the front of this. He
Let me just
died
scroll
by,
through his obituary.
by shooting up a cocktail of morphine and fentanyl.
Oh, no.
Let me clear the
Yeah.
leaves from the
Yeah.
stone to
yeah,
read
yeah.
read the
Yeah.
tombstone.
Cause of death.
He was worth $8 million US at the time of death. Chris Fane, who hits a kettle drum,
That's it.
is worth $8 million US.
Jeez.
The American Dream.
Yeah. Now, Mick Cook wasn't in Slipknot when this came out. There was another guitarist called Josh Brainard who got kicked out before this album was released. He has no net worth.
Oh, no.
He's the peak
Poor
best
bastard.
of Slipknot.
Poor bastard. Mick Cook, on the other hand, is worth $10 million.
Get out.
Yeah. Craig Jones, who is the Murderer Sampler player, $10 million US.
Wow, everyone's got 10.
Yeah. Sean the Clown, he hits the other keg with a stick, $10 million US. Mick Thompson, the other guitarist, $10 million.
They all have the
US.
exact same amount of money. This is
Sharing
hard to
around.
believe. No one had
What
some
is
good
it called?
investments. Like
No,
No, I
they
know.
consult
No one
each other before
gambled
they
it.
spend.
They all have exactly the same amount of money.
What is Corey Taylor's net worth in 2021, do you think, Bevo?
I'm going to say 20 mil.
What do you reckon, Mad Dog?
Slightly less. I'm going to go 18 mil.
What do you reckon he's worth, Ben?
100 million.
Ooh,
Go
Jesus.
hard.
Ben's closest.
Is he?
What?
No, he's worth 40 million.
Wow. I
Wow.
can't believe that.
That's a
Yeah.
big guess,
Yeah.
though, sort of.
He's been doing some stuff.
Okay.
He does a lot of stuff. He's also
Old
got that
CT.
sweet stone sour money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the wait. That's the real waiting. Wait for Stone Sour to take off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's wrap it up in a nice little hatred-filled bow. And rate this shit!
Motherfuckers, this is it. Now it's time to rate this shit.
Now, what are we going to rate it out of? Leaves on
members
stones?
of Slipknot.
Leaves on stones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is, okay, so 10, there is so many leaves and they're kind of soggy and they stick to shit, and no matter how much you ramp up your leaf blower, they won't come off. Like, or you have to get down on your hands and knees and fucking
Pick each one up.
Yeah, I
peel
hate
them
those
off.
sticky leaves.
And they break, like it doesn't just peel off, like it sort of breaks and then you're
And
scraping
you've got
at it.
sap all over your hands.
Yeah. Oh, fuck
Hate
it.
that.
Stone, it's the worst. That's a 10. So 10, you would rather die than hear this song again.
Mm-hmm.
1, this is fucking right up your alley. You love it. You listen to it all the time. When you're making pasta in your kitchen, you've got on Wait and Bleed by Slipknot with a big smile on your face. Straining, I don't know, things. I don't know how you cook.
Feta cheese is happening.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, that's a 1. What do you give this out of 10, Mad Dog?
I'm going to give this a solid 2 out of 10. I think it's
loves it.
I do. It takes me back. It takes me back to better times. When stones were clear of leaves.
Sounds like a lyric.
Yeah.
You should write for Slipknot.
Bevo, what do you give it, mate?
I never really did the Slipknot thing. It sort of bypassed me in school and everything. I think Duality is a mad song and there's got some good stuff. I have this real hot take about Slipknot, which is going to ruffle a few feathers, but I reckon if you described Slipknot as a genre, it would be pop metal.
I agree with that.
Because they got some really good fucking pop hooks and like choruses and stuff.
Yeah. That's
it's just
why it's
hidden.
popular.
Yeah. It's like all these people think they're heaps hardcore by listening to Slipknot, but they're just listening to Madonna songs with heavy guitars on them.
Yeah.
Really.
That's what I've thought when I heard the chorus a few times. I'm like, this is growing on me, actually.
Yeah.
Clean up a bit of the language,
music.
Boys, and I might get into it.
Stop yelling so much.
Yeah.
This particular one I didn't think was that great. It kind of sounds like they're rushing, like he's rushing the lyrics, like it's too fast for him to sing or something like that. It's kind of shitty. But I'm still going to give it a Crazy Frog 4.
Ooh,
actually, I really like Crazy Frog's version of this. Wait and Bing.
What is Crazy Frog's version of this like?
I think I'd rather hear Crazy Frog than this song. I love Crazy Frog. It's actually good.
Oh, fuck you and Bevo. You can join the Crazy Frog fucking fan club with Bevo. It's Bevo's favourite artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Axel, what is he? Axel 52 or something?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. What do you give it, Ben?
I reckon I'll give it a 7. I reckon I'll make this statement. I reckon I will never hear that song ever again in my entire life. If it's on in the radio, I won't recognize it and I'll change the channel. I'll never hear that song ever again.
Yeah, okay.
Till the day I die.
Can't imagine the radio would ever play this one, hey?
Well, sometimes on Triple J, they're playing some crazy shit.
That was Dance Monkey by Tones and I, and stay tuned for Wait and Bleed by the Slipknots.
They always have like a heavy metal day where you turn it on. I'm like, what's going on? But I think anything's heavy metal. Anything with a guitar is heavy metal to me.
Anything with a guitar.
With an electric guitar, I'm scared.
Unless it's got an accordion, I'm not interested.
Yeah, unless it's Steve Martin playing the banjo.
I prefer my music to have jokes.
Yeah, exactly. Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah. Tell me when the parody version of this comes out. I give this a 7.
Whoa!
Oh, that's
as well.
a surprise.
Yeah, right.
This is my most disliked Slipknot song.
Okay.
I think it's shit. I think the chorus is poor. And it's basically a real wimpy version of a heavy song. And I feel like if you're going to be heavy, just fucking be heavy.
Yeah.
And I like most Slipknot stuff, but this,
Fair enough.
I don't like it.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Although
So-
I am basing this on that video version, which I first heard.
It sounds like dog
remember,
shit.
at first hearing it, I went, "Nah, this is fucked." Well, you guys don't know what you're talking about.
I did think it's
And
odd that they
the album
continue,
version is better.
like 99. You said this came out. Now it's 2021, and it's still in the set list.
Yeah.
It's been one of their biggest songs.
Mm.
It's
odd.
what got them popular.
Mainstream. Yeah.
Like Michael Jackson, like not molesting a kid on stage.
Playing
Did you
childhood.
see that?
unthinkable.
That seems like a risk for him.
Yeah, I mean that's what everyone knew him for.
It's a hologram.
That's the encore.
That's what the crowds have been waiting for.
All right.
Yeah.
A choir comes out. He's like, "Oh, it's coming." Okay. On that note, thanks so much for doing the podcast, Ben.
No worries. Thanks for having me. I'm excited to hear that song.
Tell people where they should follow you and listen to you and whatever, all that stuff.
Just on Twitter or Instagram at Ben Kochan, Kochan, and that's about it.
That's about it. There is some fucking hilarious goddamn videos you've been putting up recently.
Oh,
which
thanks.
We did share one today with the gambling ad.
Oh, thanks.
Fuck, man. It's so good. It's so good.
I got it.
And
I'm a satirist now.
It's good. There was the weather one with the earthquake.
Oh yeah,
that was also fantastic. All of these, like, I'm pretty sure if you go onto your on your reels on Instagram,
yeah,
and stuff,
reels on Instagram.
yeah, you can check them all out. And you also feature in my favorite video that Conchetta did, which is the condom in the suitcase.
Oh yeah, that was great.
I'm showing everyone that. That's so funny.
Every time, it's
Some of
so
my best
goddamn
acting work
funny.
in that one.
It's amazing
That
acting.
suit,
You
man.
could get nominated for a fucking
BAFTA.
Yeah,
BAFTA.
I'm getting nominated for a BAFTA, a British Actors Award.
Can you please, the next video, can you do an acceptance speech for a BAFTA?
Yeah, for that specific thing. Yeah,
In the accent.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's great.
Thanks so much for doing it, Ben. Appreciate it.
No worries.
Everybody else, get fucked.
Yeah, only if you want to, though. It's-
Hi everyone, it's Dan here from 1001 Songs That Make You Want to Die. I'm here today to let you know that our podcast is now available on Patreon. That's right, for as little as $2 a month, you can now support this podcast rather than listen to it for free, effectively stealing the food out of the mouths of our starving children. There's one of them now. So why not join us on Patreon? You get bonus stuff each month, and you can even be a guest on the podcast if you want. Now, doesn't that sound better than making our poor children starve? Oh, kids are great, aren't they? Anyway, on with today's episode.